What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Machiavelli, and I'm back with another video, man. And the reason why I'm saying video and not reaction video, I could have did one, bro. Um, but I chose not to, man. It's just a certain level of respect that I have. I see a lot of other people reacting to the video or whatever, but I couldn't do it. I had to do this, straight one-on-one with you guys. Um, this has a lot to do with Takeoff. I am aware, even though I'm a content creator and it seems like I'm not on YouTube like how you guys want me to be. But yeah, I did find out Halloween or early morning after Halloween. Like late night, early morning type thing. So found out he got killed in Houston, private party. Um and from what I heard, it was only a capacity of like 50 people. So, the first thing that came to my mind when I heard he got shot, or the first thing that comes to anybody's mind, right, is that we think some bum on the street did it. Somebody who doesn't know him just randomly walked up to him, didn't like him, just shot him. But you guys have to understand all aspect of what's going on here. For one, there's only 50 people. That means there's not no club amount of people up in there, for one. Two, it's a private party. Can't no just any regular person like myself can just get in. You have to be a somebody, you know. So I don't know who the person was, but when I seen that the shooter never didn't get arrested, they didn't get charged, at least not yet. Uh and then even if they did, I'll double back and do a video on that too. Um it's very unfortunate, bro. From what I heard, it was about a dice game. So from my understanding, I heard bits and pieces of the clip already. Um, and it sounded like, I don't know exactly. This is me saying, just seeing situations where, somebody got some money on the line, and like, let's say, for example, right? If we get into a bet or we betting something, we shooting dice, whatever, right? And you lose, I'm taking all your money. I'm getting the best of you. You're gonna get mad, bro. You're gonna get mad. Or I don't care if it's you or if it's me or if it's anybody. You're gonna get mad. That's why, me personally, I don't gamble, bro. Because it's a very dangerous game. Like, you have to understand, these are people's 9 to 5 money. They rap money. They entrepreneur money. Like, you taking that from them, you know? I'm not sitting up here saying that, yo, yeah, just whip out a gun and take his life. I'm not saying that, bro. But what I am saying is, when your money is on the line in any type of game, whether if it's dice or if it's pool, don't gamble. Because from this is me just taking a wild guess that Takeoff was probably getting the best of this dude the whole game. Dude got mad, and then I heard the dude say, "Oh, well, let's play basketball. Let's do this, that." And Quavo was like, "No, no, no, we ain't about to do that. I'm not with that." Because to me that is some suckery. That's suckish. You know, to sit up there and lose in a game, you can't take the L on the chin. So you want to sit up here and say, "Oh, well, let's play this. Well, let's play that. I could beat you in that." You're being a sore loser, bro. Don't do that. To the point where, and from there, it escalates. And from there, you whip out and take a man's life who got kids, wife, parents, nieces, nephews, grandparents. This it don't sit well with me, bro, at all. Over some dice. Because that's the first thing somebody's going to do when they're a sore loser. Oh, well, if you beat me at this, well, let's see if you can beat me at this so I can win my money back. No, 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 no. This is what the game was. This is what you wanted to do. You lost, and that's that. But you have a lot of people out here who don't know how to take the L on the chin and walk away. Off topic, but correlated to the same exact thing in a way. I remember it's a legendary interview with Bootsy. If you guys know who Bootsy is and you guys watch his interviews like how I do, you know what interview I'm talking about. He talks about how rappers get killed in their own city. And even though Takeoff and Quavo are not even from Houston, Bootsy makes the comment or statement that most rappers get killed in their own city. But I'm going to tell you guys from what I've seen, since I very first started doing YouTube, my very first video, to now, a lot of these rappers are getting killed in places that they're not even from. So sometimes it ain't even just got to be where you from where you get hated the most. Sometimes it can be in other cities. Because this is how the world works, right? In every city and state, there's always going to be people that love you and always going to be people that hate you, you know? So in a way, I understand Bootsy's concept of moving out the hood once you're able to make it and make something of yourself and, you know, provide for your family. I get that, bro. I completely understand. Get your family up out of there. But if you're about to sit up here and tell me I'm moving out because I'm getting hatred in my hometown, well, guess what? You about to get hatred over here too. That's why, you know, and I also heard in another interview, I forgot the exact person who said this, but I did hear in an interview on Vlad TV. A person said in response to Bootsy's statement, they were like, that's why I would never want to move out the hood. Because if I'm going to get killed somewhere else in another city and state, why would I want to move? Narrow way of thinking, but in a way that person does kind of make sense. Because, like, think about it, you guys. If you're from, and I don't care if you're from Bay Area, Los Angeles, Houston, Chicago, Louisiana, I don't care where you're from. If you get hatred and most likely going to get killed over here, right? In your birthplace, where you're from. You move over here to Colorado, Nebraska. What makes you think you're not going to get hate over there too? There's always going to be somebody that hates on you, no matter if it's in your hometown or if it's not. You're slimming at chances by moving out of your birthplace and where you're from. Yeah, for sure. But nonetheless, you're going to get hate where you're going to move to. You're going to get it over there too, bro. So for me, it becomes, where are you actually safe at? You know, outside of this YouTube thing, man, I watch a lot of interviews with celebrities from Rick Ross, Bootsy, Cat Williams, from a long list of people, right? And I remember in a Cat Williams interview, a lady had asked him, what does he think about the rappers that get killed in their own city? Cat Williams' response was, there's a big corporation, there's a big company behind all of these rappers getting knocked off left and right. Somebody's behind this and somebody's making millions off of doing it. So, and this is what I said, you know, when the Pop Smoke thing happened, if you guys know what I'm talking about, like, I have a video of that on my channel as well. That was like around the time that I first started doing YouTube, when like right before Pop Smoke passed away, right? So, right around that time, I was saying the exact same thing. I was like, bro, how is it? Not only are we just losing rappers, particularly, right? Not only are we just losing rappers, but we're also losing rappers to gun violence. So that's two things, right? 3, all of them are getting killed in the hometown where they're from. That don't raise no question mark to you guys? It sure in the hell did for me. You know? I cannot stress this enough, bro. I'm a very complex thinker. I don't sit up here and take what somebody gives me and run with it. I've never been that type of person. I've always been the type of person to ask questions. Find out this. What's the root of that? If that would have happened, what was the cost? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm very figurative thinker like that. So I always, but I thought I was crazy. And then when I heard Cat Williams say that, it was just like, dude, I knew, because at the end of the day, I even figured somebody is behind this. That's the scary thing about being a rapper nowadays. It's like you're not safe nowhere. Nowhere. Whether if it's in your hometown or if it's in a different city and state where you're trying to have a good time and play dice, shoot dice or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, for anybody out there that has any aspirations on becoming a rapper, please be that sort of rapper that, performs and gets out and does what he has to do. Like, there's been times where I'm pretty sure you guys have seen rappers get into altercations while they're on stage performing, right? But, bro, I'm telling you, you being a rapper that, you know, performs, do what you have to do, and go home to your family. Because there's quite a few rappers that's getting up out of here left and right. And it ain't no secret as far as how things like that are getting done. It's no coincidence for me. It's no coincidence how all these rappers are leaving. And coincidentally, all of them are getting killed where they're from. Come on, bro. Come on. And the outside looking in, we look at it like it was just some bum on the street. Like I say, that's the first thing that comes to mind because we don't know, right? But think about it. Like, really take that deep thought and think. This isn't no coincidence how these rappers are, for one, leaving out of here younger than me. I'm 26. Some of these rappers haven't even seen 23, 22, 20 yet. It's crazy, I know. So, because like when I was growing up, bro, things like this wasn't even heard of, I don't think. Or it wasn't really popular like this. It wasn't, because it seems like every time I get on social media, a rapper has passed away. If not in a different city and state than in his hometown. But a lot of the times, it's from where the rapper is from. This is just one of the cases in this particular situation with the Takeoff situation. This was just one of the things where it wasn't that. But nonetheless, we lost him to gun violence. And this was somebody that was unexpected. No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't about to sit up here and cap. I'm not about to sit up here and act like, I don't know anything. But what I am gonna say is this. There's been a few rappers that we've probably, in the public eye, we thought that something would happen to them sooner than what happened to Takeoff. Like, Takeoff, I don't know dude personally. I never met him a day in my life, right? But from what I have noticed is that he's a very quiet dude. Even in the altercation that I even heard, I didn't hear Takeoff say one word. Quavo was doing all the majority of the talking and going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So Takeoff does not, for me, he doesn't appear to be that type of dude, bro. That type of dude that just gets into altercations or talks a lot whatsoever, whether if it's problematic wise or not. You know, he doesn't seem like that type of dude. And what's so crazy to me is the hurtful thing is like there was 3 Migos at once upon a time. Offset went and did his own thing. Now we only got Quavo. Like, bruh, like, I mean, at the end of the day, they all family. Rather if this person chose to, go do what he do or not, whatever, they still family at the end of the day, bro. You know, it's just crazy to me how everything is just so publicized. I ain't gonna lie. I seen the picture that somebody posted. I seen it in multiple places actually. I seen it on Instagram first. Then I seen it on Google. Like, bruh, Where do you guys get off posting up a picture of a dead body of somebody bleeding half to death? Some things are not for the internet to see, bro. That's that if anything, that's probably one of the things that I hate about this generation is that everybody think that everything has to be recorded and filmed. Like when I was growing up, it was unheard of to sit up there and take a picture of someone laying down on the ground bleeding half to death. It was unheard of to sit up here and film somebody getting their ass whipped in a fight, one on one, or getting jumped. That was unheard of. So the fact that I'm around this thing nowadays where everybody is like, oh yeah, let's whip our phones out, and take a picture and take a video of, have some respect, bro. Because at the end of the day, this man is a daddy, he's a son, he's a husband. He ain't just a rapper. And a lot of our eyes, we just look at, oh yeah, he raps, he make money, that's it. No, this person has a family just like you and I do. This person should have been able to make it home to his family just like the rest of us. And he lost his life over what? Most likely a few bucks and a sore loser. It ain't worth it, bro. That's why I tell everybody, I've always been the type to go make my money and come home. I've never really been the type to just hang out with on a corner or whatever I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever people think I should be doing. Because some people just clown you just for thinking that, no, all you do is go to work and come home. Yes. And trust me, if anybody out there is doing that to you guys, let them know yes and say it with your chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, because it's too much to be going on out here. I don't care where you live. I don't care where you from. It's too much going on out here, bro. For you to act like, oh, I gotta prove something to Saul, so I'm gonna go shoot some dice. I'm gonna go to the pool hall. I'm gonna go. Ain't nothing out here but trouble, bro. Trust me. Trust me. That's why I stay out the way, and I'm telling you guys to do that exact same thing because this is how I look at it. Even though I'm not a big YouTuber yet, I don't have you guys go to my Instagram. I do not have a blue check next to my name. In a way, I'm still in the public eye. I still have somewhat of a voice. You see what I'm saying? So, using this platform to not just entertain you guys, but also, give you guys, a heads up. Hey, be on the lookout, bro. Because people are getting targeted left and right. It seems like no matter who you are, what your status is, how much you make, or where you're from, don't matter. Everybody's getting taken out nowadays. But going back to what I was saying about the Cat Williams thing, the Cat Williams interview. Usually when these rappers die, bro, someone is behind it. Some major corporation is behind it. And there's real money involved. You guys ever heard those two sayings? There's two sayings. And I'm gonna give them to you guys. One, you need money to go to war. Two, putting a bag on somebody's head. That's the most common and famous one that I'm pretty sure everybody named Mama has heard of, right? So that ties into the same exact thing that we're talking about. When these rappers get killed, there's real money involved, and there's a big corporation that's behind it. That's what's so scary about, like, me personally. I wouldn't want to be a rapper now and today. I wouldn't. I remember when I was younger, I always wanted to be a rapper, but yeah, not only since I got older, I just changed my career path as far as what I wanted to do, but also now seeing it, oh my god, I wouldn't even want my worst enemy to be a rapper, bro. Now, don't get me wrong, because there is quite a few rappers out there that's still on Earth, you know. But bro, If anybody out there, I'm not trying to stop nobody's dreams and goals. If your dream and goal is to become a rapper, artist, whatever, do that, bro. All I'm saying is please do not be out here trying to be naive and not thinking that anything can happen to you just because you're under the impression that everybody likes you. Because I already told you, no matter where you go, no matter where you're from, you're going to have people that like you, you're going to have people that hate you. It goes both ways. If you're not ready for hate, you're not ready for success. A lot of us who are content creators and who are YouTubers, we don't come into YouTube thinking that, oh, everybody's just gonna like me and this, that, and the third. Not a lot of course, when you before you start a YouTube channel, that's what you think and that's what you want to think. But the reality of it is, not everybody's gonna like you. You have people who have millions of subscribers, but the only reason why they got millions of subscribers is because I would say a good percentage of those people are haters. But the only reason why they subscribe is because they're preying on your downfall. Same thing with Instagram. When you see people who have thousands and hundreds of thousands of followers, it doesn't mean that 300,000 or 100,000 of these people like this person. It simply means mathematically 50,000 hate. Yeah, 50,000 hate this person. The other 50,000 like this person. That's it. That's all this is when it comes to, not saying my subscribers, but at the same time, really anybody, you know. So when you see YouTubers who have millions of subscribers or hundreds of millions of subscribers, a good percentage of those people rock with this person. There's a good portion of them that don't. But if you're wondering, well, okay, well, how does that make sense? How does this person not liking this YouTuber or whatever, why do they still subscribe? Because it's a thing of, I don't like this person, but I want to see how far they're going to get with their YouTube career. Because I've been hating on them for so long, I want to see how long this is going to last. If they're going to be a one-hit wonder or a fly-by-night or whatever. Because believe it or not, bro, you guys do not be naive in thinking that once you're up at the top, everybody loves you. But I guarantee you, you hit rock bottom, that same person that's hating on you, gonna unsubscribe because they're gonna feel like, oh, he didn't hit rock bottom. He's done. He's over with. So now I can unsubscribe or unfollow that person. You understand what I'm saying? That's usually how it is. So for all you guys out there wondering, yo, this person got millions of subscribers, that doesn't mean a million people love that person. A good percentage of these people want to see or are preying on this person's downfall and can't wait to see it and want to stay in tune with it. And what's the best way to stay in tune with it? Subscribe. So, back to the Takeoff thing, bro. Even though this wasn't no get killed in your own city type of situation, it's still devastating as hell to lose someone that we never even thought. Like I said, once again, bro, there's been rappers who we just knew, hey, he probably ain't gonna make it with the route that he's going. He not gonna make it. But somehow those people are still walking on this earth. And the quiet one, that's just, he had to go. Why is that, bro? And to the person, like I say, to the person that posted that picture of Takeoff being stretched out like how he was and bleeding to death, I don't respect you. Everybody is so busy trying to get likes and views off something nowadays, they're willing to do anything, even if it means disrespecting the family, disrespecting the dead body. Because like I say, when I was growing up, and still to this day, you will not ever see me film a dead body. I don't care what the situation is. You won't even see me take out my... situations like this, where there's an altercation going on. Somebody whip out a gun. People start scrambling, running in different directions, right? Gunshots go off. You shouldn't even have time to pull out a phone, let alone be sitting up there, pictures. Where do you draw the line of disrespect nowadays with today's generation? Where? That's all I want to know. At least when I was growing up, people were not this disrespectful. But it seems like now and today, that's why I say I may be young, but I'm not with this new booty stuff. I'm not with this old, whip out a phone whenever somebody's getting into a fight one on one, or whip out my phone when somebody's getting jumped, or whip out my phone when gunshots are going off. I don't see it. I see that stuff left and right on TikTok, Instagram, and I be sitting up here wondering, how do you have time for that? I would be scared to reach for my phone to if there's a shooting going. If somebody's shooting in a mall or parking lot, whatever, I'm scared to pull out my phone. That's me. I ain't trying to make no sort of moves other than to run to my car and get up out of there. When shots is going off, it's time to scram. I ain't got time to pull out a phone. So that's why I be wondering with you guys, it'd be like it'd be nothing for you. It's like you guys be waiting on the gunshots to go. It's like you guys be waiting for something bad to happen. And for what? Because growing up around the time that I grew up, if you took out a phone when somebody was getting into a fight, you would become a part of the fight. You take out a camera phone and taking pictures of somebody getting shot, you gonna get shot. That's how serious this type of thing is to me. I get it that now and today, Instagram and everybody taking out their phones is the way to. That's our news as the young generation. That's our news. Instagram, TikTok, social media, YouTube, etc. That's our news. Not watching TV on the news like how our grandparents, how our uncles and aunts, moms and dads do. I get it in that aspect. But for you to just sit there and take a picture of somebody leaking half to death is uncalled for and is disrespectful as hell. I would have said the F word, but I have to really be careful, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying my best to hold my composure, you guys. But from all directions, this is disrespectful. From the person who took that picture of him being laid out on the ground like that, to the dude that was a sore loser and took his life just because you lost in a dice game. This is a lesson to a lot of people out there, bro. And I always thought, like, bro, I ain't gonna cap. I always thought just dice in particular, dice games in particular, always had a messed up outcome, right? But when money's on the line with anything, I don't care if it's basketball, I don't care if it's playing cards, I don't care if it's dice, I don't care if it's pool. When your money's on the line, it gets real. And when somebody's getting the best of you and you're losing like crazy, and you're getting embarrassed because you're in front of your homeboys, you guys, and you thinking you the and then, you talking all this ish, and then you lose the dice game, you lost all your money, and your homeboys clowning you, you feel embarrassed, and you feel like you got something to prove now. No, give me my money back. Let's get on the basketball court then. If you lose at that too, then what? Then what? Because that's what you guys hear in the conversation. Oh, let's play basketball then. Quavo like, no, I don't do that. It's not gonna go down like that. And I have to be 100. That's exactly how it goes. Never once will you ever see me be a sore loser, bro. I've always prided myself on being that type of individual. Yo, good game, bro. You got the best of it. You won that. You got that. I've never been a person. Yo, I lost. Oh, that's just never been me, bro. I had to get on here and say something. Like I say, even though it's not a reaction video, I could have did one, bro. I could have did one, but it wasn't necessary. It just wasn't. Like, it's best for me to get on here and voice this my damn self. And a lot of the times, you guys hear me say, like, comment, share this video. But for this, you guys like it if you want to. I'm going to leave it up to you guys, bro. I ain't about to sit up here and tell you guys to like it, comment, share it, none of that. I'm not about to do that this time. Because at some point in time, somebody's going to stumble across and do that anyway. So, for this particular video, I ain't about to do that. And like I say, for this video, Since I'm a big fan of their music too. Let's not forget. I got a few songs that are still today like my favorite songs. One of them not too long ago got released. But the other few, it's been a couple years to a few years old. But those are my favorite Migos songs. Not just Bad and Bougie. I ain't just talking about that one. I'm talking about that one. I'm talking about Frosted Flakes. I'm talking about Hotel Lobby, which is the most recent that I like. That is my favorite. And uh Quavo featuring Meek Mill, Ball Player. You know, I got a few that involves, maybe not all three of the Migos, but in some they involve just Takeoff, or some may just involve Quavo. You know what I mean? So it's a mixture of all of those. But the list is long, bro. I got quite a few favorites. Rest in peace to Takeoff, bro. If you guys have made it this far to the video, shout out to Takeoff. Shout out to his family. Rest in peace. I send my deepest condolences. If you guys ever stumble across this video in the future, yeah, bro. But I had to get on here and gut punch the public for a second and let them know that was effed up for them to put, your family member on the internet like that. That's not how I want my family member to be remembered as. I don't want to see that. Because you best believe, if to the person that put that picture up there, you best believe if it was your family member, you would have not taken a picture and posted it up on the internet. But because it's a rapper, you felt like it was okay to do that. Like I say, you're not gonna do that. It's a level of respect at the end of the day. So why you feel like it's okay to disrespect the dead or disrespect this man's family, I don't know. Because never will I ever sit up here and film a dead body, period, alone, especially if it's somebody from my family. Like, that's just something you just don't do. I don't care if it's your family or if it's somebody else's family member. Like, it just doesn't matter. I will never do that. I don't care if the dead body, if the person's a relative to me or not. I just don't do that. Never have, never will. Never will, bro. Once again, rest in peace to Takeoff. Shout out to him and his family. Like, I'm glad Quavo made it. Because I think he just got hit up a few times, but, he's still here. So thank God for at least that. But all in the same, in the same thing, in the same, situation, it's like maybe God's like, but then that's the crazy thing about it, bro. Like when somebody passes away, we supposed to be rejoicing that this person's in a better place. But how they had to go to a better place as far as getting shot or getting stabbed or whatever the case may be is just like they had to leave like that. They couldn't just pass away from old age, like, you know what I'm saying? So, maybe it's just the higher up feels like Takeoff has done his thing, done his due diligence on this earth as long as he was here. So now it's time for me to call him home. I'm just saying, bro. But how he had to go out, and as far as how he had to go home was kind of, But I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna say like, comment, share, none of that. Because this video, like I said, it's not about the likes and the sharing and all of that. It's not really about that. I made this because I'm a big Migos fan and I rock with their music. And I find, like I say, I find it disrespectful that you have a whole picture of this man stretched out on the internet. We gotta do better, bro. And I said that with the Pop Smoke thing too. We gotta do better. And clearly we ain't getting better. We getting worse. So yeah, we get us as and it's all and this one one more thing. And I'm gonna end the video. When it's a group of white dudes, stuff like this doesn't go on. When it's a group of, Latinos, stuff like this don't go on. And even if it does not happen nowhere near as much as it happens with black people. Black people, I feel like with us, it's whenever it's a lot of us having fun, it's always some stuff that goes left, right? It's crazy how black people we can't never get together and have a good time and make it home to our family. It always gotta be all of us getting together and then something pop off. Always. Always. Like I say, it may be the same with Latinos. I don't know. And even if it does, it probably don't happen nowhere near as much as it happens with black people. White people seem like that never happens. You know? But all I can say is this, bro. Asian, Middle Easterns, like, bro, this doesn't happen in any other race and culture except ours. Why? So when I say we got to do better, I mean black people. We got to do better, bro. Whole lot better. I'm going to get up out of here, man. I love you guys, man. You guys have a blessed one. A safe one. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.